Welcome to 15 Allee de Lens Sud in beautiful Pointe Verte, New Brunswick. This lovely home, which was built in 2004, sits right on the beautiful Baie des Chaleurs. The property is in a quiet, private street, which is a mix of permanent homes as well as a few cottages. And because it is a private road, all of the residents share in the snow clearing, which usually runs around $400 a year per home. And it is somebody from the municipality that actually does the snow clearing, so the road is very well cleared. So the exterior of the house has Connect-style siding, so there's absolutely no maintenance to do. And as you can see, it sits right on the ground. It has a approximately 4-foot crawl space, which is concrete with a cement floor and has all been shot with urethane insulation, so it's extremely well insulated. The roof was done in consequence of the fact that you are living on the ocean here, so it's all been interlocked. So it is a very, very strong and well done roof. Again, all Connect-style siding. The windows are all PVC. You have an attached garage. The house is 34 by 34. And this is really a home that you can age in place. There are no stairs. The entry is direct. The current homeowner is in a wheelchair, so everything is wheelchair accessible. So you can use this as either a cottage or as a permanent home, which is what they have done since 2004. But really the breathtaking part of this property is in the backyard, and this is who your neighbors would be. I'm not sure if you can see the cormorant sitting on the rocks over there, but your views are really, really spectacular. Across the way is actually the Appalachian Mountains in Quebec, in what we call Gaspé. So you have a view that is really, really phenomenal. We're almost at high tide at this point, but if you're into kayaking, paddleboarding, even a small boat, this is where you want to be. The shore is somewhat rocky, but there is some sand, some small rocks, and it's really stunning. I wish you could actually smell what it smells like, because the salt air is incredible. So as we circle around here, you can see that they do have a stone breakwater, which helps for erosion, and they've never had an issue with that. They've also never had an issue in all the years that they've been here with storms coming up over the rocks, sometimes a little bit of spray. So we circle around and you have a gazebo in the back of the home, which we'll go in and take a look at. You have great views from inside the home as well. The gazebo is a 12-foot gazebo and is all lined in cedar. It's a nice spot to sit, or sorry, pine, I believe. A nice spot to sit in the evenings, because really the most spectacular thing here are the sunrises and then obviously the sunsets. So we'll head on in. I have a sliding door. All the decks, like I said, are all made to be wheelchair accessible, so they're all sloped, so you can go directly from the driveway. You have 2 driveways, one on either side of the house. And as we come in to the home, you have ceramic floors, and everything is pretty much open concept. As you can see, you have a nice sized eat-in kitchen, which is really well appointed. Nice appliances, as well as built-ins here, a buffet, built-in buffet. You have a dishwasher and a nice gooseneck faucet. There is a complete water treatment system here because you are on well water, so they have a reverse osmosis as well as a filtration system. It's a deep well, no issues whatsoever with regards to quality or quantity of water. In here you have nice pantry space, which is double-sided. You have a heat pump for air conditioning as well as for heating. There are convect heaters throughout the house. And then there is also a propane fireplace for those cozy winter evenings. which is a zero clearance, as you can see. Which is very nice. And then, as an added bonus, there's also a backup generator system, which is also propane and is automatic, so it kicks in if the power does ever go off. So circling around here. You have a side entrance here if you park to the right of the house. And then here you have what is a second bedroom, but what the current homeowner uses as a den, but there is a closet here, so it can be a bedroom. You have pocket doors and wide entry on the doors, floating floors in the two bedrooms. So this bedroom can be used, as I said, as a sitting room or as a bedroom, or even if you have a small business and you wanted to use the doors, the French doors there as your entrance. There's an air exchanger as well as central vac. So you come through here, you enter into the master bedroom area. As previously mentioned, the current homeowner is in a wheelchair, so that's something to help with the accessibility. Bedroom is a good size and also has sliding doors right off of the bedroom, and then a bonus half bath with some storage, nice little vanity, heater, lots of storage, and there is a fan that is vented. Double closets. And then as you go down the hall, you have a large double closet here, which is awesome for storage because that's your entry right off of the garage. You have your washer and dryer, so everything is really conveniently located. You have storage here, and then you have an extra closet or linen closet right off the door. Right off the entrance. Again, pocket door into the main bathroom. And in the main bathroom, you have vanity and a full insert bathtub with a shower. And again, everything is vented. In this closet area over here is your access point to the crawl space if you need to access the crawl space underneath. They are on equalized billing with NB Power, and the average billing runs approximately $192 a month for both heating and cooling. And then in the garage, which is approximately 18 by 26, you have all storage along the backside here, and that storage will remain. You have a door to the backyard. There is your central vac, as well as your water softener and your reverse osmosis system. And then again, for convenience, you have a drain in your garage, and you also have a little wash-up sink, which is great for when you're doing work in the garage. They do have a little bit of place to do some work, as well as a heater. There's a commercial heater, so this heats very, very well. And then back here you have, this is your panel for your generator. And then you have your main 200 amp service, which is here, which also has some blanks in it. So if you wanted to add an extra heat pump, although you don't really need it, you have the room for it there. There are garage door openers. And really this is a garage and a half. Circling back around, and then we come back through here, back into the home to see it from the reverse direction. Again, all with the ceramic floor, which is very clean and great when you're by the beach to have that kind of cleanliness. Back around. So I'll step back outside to really where your money shot is with regards to this property, obviously, and that is the backyard. which is really, really a beautiful spot to be. Now today's a little bit hazy, but on clear days, you can really see the mountains on the other side over there, and it really becomes an absolutely stunning spot. Now normally, if I was here in the morning, you would see the fishing boats, like the lobster boats, which are in the water, which is a really interesting thing to see, and you see all kinds of wildlife in this area. So as we circle around to the other side of the property, so you have a clothesline, and then you have your 2 propane tanks for your fireplace, your entrance to the back of the garage. And then as you get to this side of the house, you can see where your generator is. Now the property line is just to the outside of this telephone pole. So as I mentioned, just over 1/4 of an acre, and goes to the other side of the clothesline on that side. So there's lighting outside as well. As far as services here, you have fiber op, you have Rogers, anything that you need that's high speed, you can certainly get it. There's also an awning, as you can see over this door here. If you wanted to extend that to have a little bit of, it's a little windy on one side, you can go onto the other side. The house is also wired and set up for a security system. So if you were planning on using it maybe as a seasonal home, this would be an ideal setup for sure. So that completes the tour of 15 Allee de Lens Sud in Pointe Verte.